Yo, what is up? It's Grizz Games, back at it again with some more Bloons Tower Defense battles, and back with the card battles. Just looking at the deck that I've just been testing out recently, and I made a couple changes to the previous deck. It's looking almost like a completely different deck, to be honest, but I figured I'd get rid of like the sniper and the blade maelstrom and even attack sprayer, and put in some more like another big eco card with the bionic boomer, which is also a pretty safe lead detection. And also I gave in and put the dartling gunner in here, the focus firing one. But I'm gonna tell you guys, when I was practicing this, I did go a little overboard with the practice and I played quite a few more games. But as you can see, I don't know if you remember my win-loss kind of ratio before all this testing, where we kind of left off with the last deck. But I can tell you right now that it was around about 208 wins to around, or 208 or 209 to 72 losses. So as you can see, even through testing this deck and making changes, because it wasn't perfect, it wasn't like that at the very beginning, we did gain quite a few wins and only taking 2 L's. Not too bad. But let's spin this wheel and jump into a game, because that is enough of that. You will want to see this deck in action. Although, to be fair, I was playing this deck on, I think it was White Wasteland. So, oh nice, got another monkey farmer. That is a good sign. But yeah, to be fair, I was playing this on White Wasteland. So obviously the opponents weren't as great as they are in Ceramic Crucible, but I feel like it's a gamble even in that. So it's a little dodgy. We will do a quick warm up in White Wasteland just because I haven't played today. I don't think I played yesterday either. I'm feeling a little rusty. So we will just get one quick game out the way, and we'll take a closer look at the deck and how it works. And hopefully I can be pulling off the same kind of stuff I was pulling off before off camera in the testing. Obviously the maps are, I think, slightly different, but hopefully he skips this one. So this deck is only deck 2 and 3, and it's basically the same deck, except I've swapped out the trip darts for the reactor in number 3. And I'm not 100% sure if this is a great map for this deck, so I'm just gonna skip that one. And the cards, I'll take that, that's not too bad. So we will be using this deck because there's no reactor spot, there's no water, and we will be hopefully picking up some nice easy wins. So starting hand a little bit bad, but we do get the intense magic monkey apprentice, so not too bad. And I found that I have been keeping the balloon trap around just for a bit, because it does come in handy fairly early. Although in a lot of the tests I found that the bionic boomer, the eco on that, is very nice to have on round 5. I will glue that just so we don't leak too many lives there, and I'll put up the trip dart right here, and hopefully they'll do alright. I'll put that back on strong, and we'll even grab just one more extra little monkey down here just to be safe. because there's no point in not being safe. We know how not being safe gets us nowhere good. So I will save up here, see if I can get these greens down. Looks like he's going to send quite a few greens at us. Nothing we can't handle with this defense, so it's pretty solid at the moment. And I may put this down. He is sending quite a bit. I will send him all these greens, see how he likes it. Look at how clumped up they are. That's beautiful to see. That is beautiful, and he's actually going to boost that as well. And it looks like he might even leak a few anyway. If he does start leaking, he does. There's the sorted wounds. There's a lot of money. Forget that massive lead you just had. Forget about that, because now is my lead. And we will send that. Plant this down here and start firing at these. So definitely like this Darling gunner. I see why people use it, and I see on PC as well. If you have the right aspect ratio, which is just a normal one, I feel, you can just move your mouse off the screen like that, and the Darling gunner will stay there for the most part. I think that's the Bionic Boomer that he sent there with that many greens. But nothing to worry about, I don't think. I will put that there actually, just to be on the safe side. As you can tell, guys, I have been a bit shook like playing this, playing risky. Our eco is at 600, so our eco is more than his because of that sorted wounds that we got on him. That was a real nice sorted wounds as well. We will actually save up here just one more bit just for the whites there, because they will put a lot of pressure on him and he will have to boost. Surely that won't defend. Sorted wounds there. Looks like I got some money off. Oh, looks like I got a good amount of money off that, and brought down his lives quite a bit. But as you can see, guys, he's boosted to both the eco rushes there, or not even rushes, just the eco really. So I'm actually very happy with how this deck performs, and how eco can just do that to people is pretty dirty. So I'm actually gonna kidnap that and send these zebras afterwards, hopefully being able to get the boost there. That's all I really need, and that's actually it won. So as you can see, this deck is quite nice, but that was a white wasteland, guys, so I'll try not to get too gassed about that, and we will jump into a ceramic crucible game to test it out, see if it holds up the same. But definitely enjoying this deck a lot more than the last decks I've been playing. I feel like this one is just more fun to play, when you take down people just with like green and like just massive amounts of yellow whites even. It feels good. It feels good because you feel so dirty. You feel dirty doing it because you're not doing one of those like regen ceramic rushes where you're not getting any eco from it. You're just spending that money praying to kill them, get a bunch of lives off of them. These are rushes where you get good eco from it. So if it doesn't work out, if it doesn't kill them, you do still benefit from it, which is what I love about it. Like, it's what I love so much about it even. And I'm not too worried about the lack of water towers at the moment. I feel like in Ceramic Crucible there are a few more water maps than on White Wasteland, so that might change our win-loss ratio if we do eventually find a game. Sorry about this. And yeah, so the water maps, they are a bit more frequent in Ceramic Crucible, so it is, you know, it's not the perfect test to be testing it in White Wasteland, as well as the like experience of the players. They are usually slightly better in Ceramic Crucible than White Wasteland, and hopefully we will get into a game fairly soon. I will just back out this real quick and jump back in. On the lookout, I'm always on the lookout for some next opponent. And actually, just to let you guys know, because we have been playing quite a few games recently, have been getting a bit more XP, and I don't know if you noticed, because I definitely didn't remember to say at the time, but our monkey boost power, we have changed it, so it's no longer the range boost, it is now the attack speed boost, and I'll just show you that quickly. So powers and towers, the monkey. So we were using the range boost, which was boosting tower range by 60%, attack speed by 50% for 20 seconds, by the way. 20 seconds is quite a long time. And we've changed that to boosting just the tower's attack speed by 100% and only for 10 seconds. So you may think, oh, you know, fair trade kind of thing, like 50% more, so you're doubling the attack speed you get, but you're halving the duration, but then you're losing out on the range as well. What's that about? And I feel like the range is nice. It's nice to have, and I feel like it does affect it a bit, but the time doesn't feel that useful to me, because in 10 seconds their rush needs to be killed. Like in 10 seconds the balloons are gonna reach the end of the map, and they're gonna take your life. So having another 10 seconds isn't gonna affect you if you're dead. Like, so hopefully we'll be able to find an opponent that is good enough to make us use that power and hopefully we should find a game soon. If we don't find a game in, let's say, next 15-20 seconds, might just have to jump back into that White Wasteland, because I am itching for a game. I'm itching for another win, and I think that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump out of that, jump into the White Wasteland where there's a lot more people playing, so a game should show up a lot quicker, and hopefully we still get a decent player, because I know it's not always great watching a noob get smacked. Is, you know, it used to be me one day. I used to be a noob, not as bad as some of these other players, because I watched a lot of Bloons, like videos and stuff on YouTube before I started playing, so I had knowledge of the game. I knew roughly what to do at what time. It was just the speed, and obviously the speed is still slow from me. I don't practice nearly as much as I should to get better at the game. And we will find a player. Oh, just what I was saying, that's not a very strong looking win-loss ratio right there. I would have taken that previous map, but I will take this one as well. It is looking like a good map for me. I just hope this guy, you know, he lives up to it a little bit better than his ratio is making it seem like he will. We'll place this down up here, I think. So just wait for round 2 and we'll chuck out some easy eco right here. We will actually just sorted wounds there, just because We got one life on him. We forced him to use a lightning. I'm not too sad about that. I mean, he does now know that we have sorted wounds, which is a little unfortunate for us. But what can you do, really? You gotta you gotta use it when you can. You gotta make sure you're making the most out of it. And he actually leaked down there. Not on my screen, you know, not on my screen. It did not look that bad at all. It didn't look like the booms were anywhere near, so I could have got some eco off that, I think. Unfortunate for me. Let's put that too strong, and he's gonna go with that. Okay, so this is like kind of the moment where I just save up for the massive amount of greens that we can send. It's gonna be another 12 seconds now, so it's not too long to wait. Obviously it isn't that great, and his defense should be able to do quite a bit of work against it. Like, it's probably not going to get too far. Almost messed up the placement there, and he's disconnected. That is unfortunate. Don't think that was a rage quit, because I don't think... he's back. Okay, there we go. So we will see if he can defend these massive amount of greens coming through. And he's doing well so far. I'll keep my finger on the trigger, see if he's unable to save a few of those. And he looks like he is able to defend that. Unfortunate for us, but nothing too bad, because like I said before, we still get the eco for it, so it's not bad. And I shouldn't have used tax there, because I don't think he's not sent anything. He is fully focused on defense at the moment, and that is perfectly fine by me. Not gonna help him out too much, because he should try and send something. We'll get rid of this Boom Jitsu right here. And you know what, I'll save up for the whites and to be able to kidnap at the same time. I'll keep the Juggerlance about, because why not? Looks like nah, should be alright here. Okay, looking good. So we'll send out all these whites. We'll just kidnap that so it doesn't get on our nerves too much. And yeah, it looks like... Okay, so I feel like I missed my chance there to get a lot of eco there. Wow, it dropped so quick and then it stopped so suddenly. I was not expecting anything like that to kind of happen. So very unfortunate for us, but like I said before, we get the eco. It's really not that deep. We're actually going to use that just as an eco card. Still not worth it to tax. I don't think he's sent anything yet. So yeah, the problem with this, I mean, it's not really a problem because he has spent all of his time and money on just defense of what... Okay, I think he's misclicked that. He must have misclicked that. That's unfortunate. I think I will save up just to place the balloon trap down. I think just at the start, to be honest, because he's not sending any balloons. Oh, there you go. He is finally sending a few, and you know what? We'll glue that, because glue, I feel like it doesn't get any more useful later on, so it's kind of whatever if we just use it up there. Getting a couple leaks on our side, but nothing to worry about. I think we'll just focus more on sending to him. Yeah, he has no camo lead detection, so might as well drop those, see what happens, see how far they get. Don't think we're going to save up for that anytime soon. I'll even use attacks on that, why not? Do a little sorted wounds, and that's actually going to kill him. So it was unfortunate that he didn't have any camo leads, but it's nice to show that every once in a while it's good to send out those camo leads on the Bloon Jitsu, because some people don't expect it. Some people don't think that camo leads really exist in the card battles, because they are quite expensive, I suppose. I think that Bloon Jitsu one was actually only 1,000 though. Definitely not expensive at all. We'll give this another like 5 seconds, then we'll jump into a White Wasteland if don't find it. Yeah, it's not looking too good on the Ceramic Crucible at the moment, guys. Sorry about that. I know White Wasteland is not, it's not the best looking thing, but we do get a better opponent with a more balanced win-loss ratio, and this is a nice deck for me again. A nice map. So if you do find a map like this, like Park, where it's quite long, which he doesn't like, but Patch, again, Patch, I do like Patch, and I feel like the Trip Dart, it does a bit too much work for just a one reactor spot, and it's not the best reactor spot. I don't know. Actually, it may, if it touches the edges here, it might actually be quite nice, but I can't really remember if it does touch the edges. Anyway, we'll start with the Darling Gun, and basically nothing's getting past this in the early game. So very solid start, and just waiting on that money. There we go. Sending out a bunch of reds. He's going to be able to handle that easily. Looking like these blues probably won't do too much either, but I will send them anyway along with these reds. Yeah, he's going to be absolutely fine with all of that. No problem for him. He may have a problem with 200 grains though, so we might just have to save up a little bit, because look at this Darling Gunner. We really don't need to do any more on defense. I don't think. Everything's getting cleaned up just fine. So yeah, we're actually just gonna hold out here, just kind of relax, sit back a bit, ease into this game, and in like 10 more seconds, oh actually, what am I talking about, we can send the greens right now. And he's sending blacks at me, which is it's not something I like to see, but I will place down that there so we don't leak too much, and we're a little bit safer for the rest. And put a solid wounds just in case anything does slip through. Doesn't look like anything will, but if those greens don't, then let's be honest, I'm not gonna need that. I'm not gonna need that salted wounds for a little while anyway. And now we kind of have a choice. We could save up for the whites, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that is what I'm gonna do, and I'll set that to strong. And we will kind of have a lot of time here. Might even just try to save up for the balloon trap itself. Put the balloon trap over here if I can. I don't use the balloon trap too much, like I'm still new to it, so I don't know where it can kind of fit, and where's like the best place for it, but it's definitely good to learn on the fly. I think it's okay, he's just saying hi. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's getting ready to send something a bit spicy, and he is. Nothing too spicy, nothing that we can't seem to handle already. You know what, I'll place it down. I'll send him a bunch of whites, get that eco going. I'll tax him as well, why not? see how far those whites go. They look like they're getting quite far actually. I think I might have to Sorted Wounds here, and I will. And it looks like the Sorted Wounds is going to pay off. He's going to take a bunch of damage there, and that is what I like to see. So he's got to play a lot more passive. If one card just did that, one card gave us 125 eco, just did that. So I feel like he's got to play a bit more defensive. We'll probably save up just a little bit, get another focus firing down, because as you can see, this map is long as, and definitely a good map for the Darling. So we will just fit that right in there, double the popping power from the Darlings. So looking pretty strong so far. We'll send a bunch more eco to him. He's got a, that's looking like a 0-0 Super Monkey right there. I don't know what to think about that. I don't even know what he just sent me there, but it didn't make it too far, so I'm not too worried. Looks like we might be getting up another Dartling gun quite soon. And yep, we will. So just thinking what we're going to do here, and I think we are going to send some more whites. Actually, let's send these camo leads as well as the whites, and we will get ready to kidnap something. Let's even kidnap that Super Monkey, forget him. Let's boost that, put the glue down. Look at that, easy, let's go. So unfortunately it was 3 White Wasteland games. Sorry about that, guys. You know, I did try on that Ceramic Crucible, but it was taking quite a while, and I didn't want to have to make you guys wait too long. I didn't want to lose train of thought either, so I don't think I'll be cutting that bit out. Sorry about that. But definitely this deck is looking a lot stronger than the previous decks. It's looking like its weaknesses so far aren't too heavy. At least it has some early camo detection with that focus firing Dartling, because that does have camo detection. That does annoy me that it does have camo detection, but it does. We also have some extra camo detection with trip darts, but only on deck 2. If it is a water map, we usually kind of hoping for that Dartling gunner, and then just saving up for that reactor. But this balloon trap, I love it. And this bionic boomer surprised me when I put it in. It surprised me a lot. But round 5, 200 greens, it's a lot to deal with. In one of the previous videos, I got smacked by it, and now I'm seeing other people getting smacked by it, and I'm just, you know, it's tough to deal with sometimes. So it's definitely one to think about putting in your deck if it's for you. It seems to be for me at the moment, so I love it. And if you did like it, obviously like the video, check out some of the other videos, obviously just to see how we got here, you know, what happened, like how did we get smacked by these greens, you know, if you're interested anyway. If you're not interested in the past, you just want to hit that future, then subscribe and just keep little tabs on this channel, because I'm looking to post some more balloons content, maybe some other games soon. Who really knows? I'm liking balloons, so I'll be posting that for a lot longer. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and until the next time, peace out.